Okay, I heard that American Eagle has a curve line in their jeans. I saw this TikTok and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to try this. It also made me think, what has American Eagle been up to? I haven't thought of them in years. I feel like brands like Hollister, Abercrombie, even Gap have really come back and been a part of fashion and what people are wearing, but American Eagle just haven't heard much from them. So I wanted to find out what they've been doing, what's in store. The 3 things we're going to look for are the jeans, obviously. They used to be, when I was growing up, super iconic, but the style then was more like straight leg, skinny jeans. So I'm excited to see what kind of style jeans they have. And then obviously I want to see how they fit. Are they comfy? Are they fitted right? I honestly have no idea what my size would be in American Eagle jeans. The next thing I want to look at is the prices. How expensive are they? What is the quality like? What's the prices like for the quality? I can't imagine them being too expensive since like I feel like no one really shops there. I don't know. And then just how cute is everything? I'm really wanting to look at the cuteness factor. Would I wear these items in the store? How cute are they? I'm really curious, like I said, to see where that's at. Like if I'd be interested in purchasing anything, which by the way, the plan is not to purchase anything today unless it completely blows me away. I will say I've been kind of on a body image journey, so these fitting room videos are always a little nerve-wracking for me. I never really know how I'm gonna feel. Ever since my 2 miscarriages, my body has changed a lot and I definitely have more thighs, so hopefully the fit makes me feel better about my body and not worse. Okay, I think that's all I got for you guys. Let's just go to American Eagle.
The first thing I noticed when I came in the store was, 1, I was the only person here, and 2, no one came up to me to ask how I was doing or if I needed help with anything, which was so nice to not be bombarded right away. The third thing I noticed was the sizing. There was a 000, which I don't understand why brands do this. Like, why? I don't know. It just confuses me even more. So we definitely went based on how the shorts looked versus the numbers. But honestly, I was so impressed with the shorts here. I love that they were a longer length because that's what I've been looking for coming into this summer. And they had so many cute variations of this longer length style of short. I was very excited. I did realize though that I have been to American Eagle somewhat recently. I saw these stovepipe jeans and I realized I had gotten these stovepipe pants in November, but that was like 2 weeks after our 2nd miscarriage, so I feel like I was just in a haze and it doesn't really surprise me that I don't remember coming here. I was getting a little bit worried that my American Eagle didn't have the curvy jean line, so I had to ask the sales lady where they were and she led me to the middle of the store, which is where they were. I honestly wasn't too impressed with the styles that they had in the curvy. A lot of the shorts looked really tight and some of the washes I didn't love, but I grabbed one pair to try on that kind of felt like my style. I was really impressed with the variety of styles American Eagle had. They had trendy things like those boxers or these maxi skirts. They also had a really great men's line and this kind of vacation tropical line. So cute. And I feel like no matter your style, you could probably find something you like here. I went to the clearance rack to see if there was anything worth grabbing, and now that I had a mound of clothes, I knew it was time to try everything on. So buckle up because we got a little bit of everything. I wanted to start with the shorts because finding a good pair of summer shorts is so hard to find. So I was hoping that one of these would work. This is the Dreamy Drape Stretch Low Rise Baggy Short. I ended up getting these in a 000 because just looking at them, I felt like they would fit, and they actually fit perfect. Like the waist was pretty good, the length was good, but the idea of saying that I'm in a 000 sounds completely ridiculous. I do feel like the way they flare out is a little bit weird. I didn't love that part. They were very comfy. The fabric was really soft. I also had grabbed them in a 00, so these didn't fit too much different, but I did like the fit of this better, that it wasn't as tight to my thighs. It seemed like it was just a little bit longer too. The wash of these was good too. I don't know, there just was something that wasn't quite clicking for me. Maybe it was the hem. I love like a raw hem, so maybe it was that. I don't know. I was really excited about this next pair of shorts. They had that more rigid, stiff denim and then these cuffs at the bottom, which was super cute. However, I didn't feel as cute in them. I didn't like how they like hugged my hips and kind of rounded around them, and then the cuffs just really accentuated my thighs and hips, and I don't know. This was also a 00, so I do wish I would have sized up to a 0 in these because I wonder if maybe the cuff part would be a little bit looser around my thighs, but then I think the waist would maybe be a little bit too big if I sized up to a 0. I don't know. All that to say, I just didn't love how these shaped my legs and thighs. It just wasn't my favorite, not really my style or something I feel comfortable in. I do like this denim though. It feels really high quality, yet still being a little bit stretchy but thick at the same time. So I feel like for maybe a different body type than mine, or maybe if you just like a different fit for your shorts, these would honestly be really perfect. These next pair of shorts are the same as the ones we just tried on, except in a different style. I don't know if you've been noticing the price tags, but American Eagle loves a $49.59 price tag. It's honestly crazy to me that these are the same exact size as the other ones, and look at how much these are clinging to my hips. I really felt uncomfortable in these. Like, this is the stuff that nightmares are made of, with the lighting in the fitting room, a tight pair of shorts. Like, this is my worst nightmare. Maybe the one redeeming quality is the length, like they hit at a good spot where I feel like they're not too short, but they're like long enough, but not too long. As I'm looking at these now, they really aren't too bad. I feel like if I size up, they might work, or even if I try them in a darker wash, I think I'd like them a little better. So I might have to try these again and also see them in not the fitting room lighting, because why is the fitting room lighting so bad? To make myself feel a little bit better, we moved on to the jorts. As you guys know, I love my jorts in the summer, so I was really excited to try these on, and they did not disappoint. They originally were listed for $59 on the tag, but when I looked up online, they were only like $30, which honestly is a really great deal. The fabric was really soft and comfy. I love the length of these. I just feel like they look so cute, and I feel like they look really flattering on me. I don't know. I know everyone has really harsh opinions on jorts, but I just feel so myself in them. I don't know what it is. These definitely had an interesting waistband. Like it almost had like a non-waistband thing. I don't know if you can see how like thin it is around the top. I will say the waist was a little loose, especially for them to be high-waisted. I would think that they'd be a little more narrow in the waist, but there was a lot of room there. So I thought about sizing down, and when the lady came next, I asked her to grab another pair. But we'll save that for a little bit later in the video. Let's switch things up and move to a shirt. This one was one of the first ones I saw when I walked in, and it just looks so girly and feminine and summery. I was surprised by how exposed I felt in this shirt. Between the deep V and the gaps with the bows, it was just a lot. There was a lot of skin showing. I see this style of shirt all the time on social media where it has like the ties in the front, but I didn't realize just how exposing it felt and how really flowy it is. Still though, this was really, really pretty. I loved all the details of like the scalloped sleeves and all the embroidery. It just was so feminine and summery, like I said. And these are the type of tops that are really hard to find thrifting, but at the same time, I don't really want to spend $30 for this shirt new. This is just one of the reasons why I love thrifting so much. Like I could buy this one singular shirt for $30, or I could thrift like 5 shirts for $30. But like I said, some things you just can't thrift. And honestly, a white maxi skirt might be one of those things I might have to buy new. I honestly have been wanting one for a while, and this one from American Eagle honestly might be the one. I love the simple detail at the bottom. It's double lined, so you're not going to see through it, but this little waistband thing does not do me any favors. I don't know why they had to add that. I get that it's comfortable, but I feel like it kind of ruins the style of the maxi skirt. Like it kind of gives it more of a modern look versus like a prairie look as soon as you add that like cloth waistband. So that just threw me off a bit. But like I said, the detail on this was so beautiful. I love all the intricate kind of like embroidery at the bottom. It swooshes so perfectly. Okay, but the frustrating part about American Eagle is I went this whole time thinking this skirt was $60 because that's what it is on the tag, but on the website it's on sale for $35 and they price match in the store. I unfortunately didn't check the website till after I was out of the fitting room, but I definitely would have considered the maxi skirt a little bit more had I known this. Okay, now for this cute sweater. I had not seen a sweater like this before. I feel like this just screams summer in California or something. It's so beachy and fun. It kind of has like these crochet details. It's very lightweight. I love that like wide neck, and again the little scallops on the sleeves and bottom. I did notice mine already had kind of like a fray in the middle, so I feel like a sweater like this you definitely would have to be really careful with it. I feel like it'd be very easy for it to snag or tear and for it to all kind of unravel apart. The sweater was $40 on sale, so I do think that's like a relatively okay price, but still feels like a lot for kind of this thin sweater. I personally would rather just thrift a sweater kind of similar to this, but if you really loved it, I do think it would be a really fun statement piece. Okay, now we are going to try on a dress. I have always wanted to try on these drop waist dresses. I see them all over TikTok and I feel like they look so interesting, so I was excited to see what all the hype was about. I will say, as soon as I put on this dress, I can see why people love this style. It really feels so flattering. I love how this one too has that bunchy fabric, so it just is really stretchy and comfy, and then it has this detail at the bottom, kind of that like eyelet fabric. But yeah, I actually showed AJ a picture of me in this dress and he literally said wow, which I was not really expecting because it is just such a different style. I've never worn a style of dress like this, but there's something about it that just is flattering. I love how poofy the rest of the dress was. It had a lot of fabric to it and I just felt comfortable. Like I wasn't really worried about anything in this dress. I feel like I could do whatever and I wouldn't be thinking about my body at all. Online, this dress is on sale for $48, which I do feel like is a pretty fair price. Plus, it comes in a lot of other cute colors. We finally made it to the curvy jeans. I was so excited about these, but I also was a little hesitant because this style, the straight jeans, I don't normally love. But when I tell you I gasped when I put these on, I could not believe how good they looked. They looked like they were made for me. And I never feel cute in a straight leg jean. I love a wider leg, but these just felt so good. It was crazy because when I put them on, I just felt like myself all of a sudden. Fabric is so good. It's so stretchy and soft, yet like structured, especially around my waist and hips. I felt really secure. Like, look how snug it looks around my waist. Like, you rarely get that in jeans, and to have them also fit in your thighs too. Yeah, I am still in shock about these. I really love the wash too, and how they had like the little tears in them. This was the moment I realized I might be walking home with a new pair of jeans. So yeah, I highly recommend trying out the curvy line in American Eagle. There's just something about zipping up a pair of jeans, and they actually hug you in all the right places. You can kind of see the waistband here too, and how it's a little bit different. Like, it's very soft and it's not gonna like jab into your skin. Plus, online these are on sale for $40, which is very comparable to like Target jeans. But look at how stretchy and comfy the fabric is. I'm still in shock. Okay, and if you guys thought those jeans were good, just wait till these ones. These are the stovepipe cuff jeans. And as I mentioned, I have a pair of stovepipe pants, so I knew I'd like these. But I didn't know I would love these. I know this sounds cheesy, but I'm not even exaggerating. The moment I zipped these up and buttoned them, I felt like I came home. You guys know I love this style of jean where it has the cuffs at the bottom and this darker wash, but the denim of these is like butter, but it's like strong and it's not thin. The best way I can describe it is like wearing a hug. It feels so good. The lighting in this fitting room truly is horrendous, but I felt so beautiful and confident in these jeans. I feel like my whole demeanor just kind of changed when I put them on. The only problem is I vividly remember the lady telling me that everything was buy one get one half off except for the stovepipe pants, which, being that these were $60, was not good for me. I saw that American Eagle has their version of baby tees. You guys know how I love the Old Navy tees, so I wanted to see how American Eagle's compared. The fabric is pretty thin and honestly kind of tough. I was kind of surprised at the feeling of it. It didn't feel great. The Old Navy ones definitely are a lot softer and stretchy, I will say. I also didn't really love the color selection. Like, this is a butter yellow, but it was a little pale and wasn't really reading very yellow. When these are on sale, they're a relatively comparable price to Old Navy. These are $12 on sale, but still, I feel like $12 is a bit much when I'd much rather get the Old Navy ones anyways. But yeah, other than that, this is an extra small. I feel like it fits really well, but I'm still gonna stick to my Old Navy tees. Okay, this is the one thing from clearance that I found. I don't really know how much it is, but online it says it's $23. I got this in an extra small, and this sweater is very comfy. I love this green color too, but it was large. For an extra small, this was very, very oversized, which I feel like for me was just a bit too oversized, or I wish it was still oversized with a little bit more crop, because I feel like it just kind of laid weird with the size that it was. But other than that, I love the feeling of it. It's super soft. It's really high quality feeling, and I love that it's a bright color for summer. I love the idea of a colorful summer sweater. The next jeans we tried on were a little bit of a wild card. I grabbed the bootcut jean, and I love a good bootcut flare, so I was super excited to see how these would fit, but also a little scared. But I really didn't have a reason to be scared because these fit really well. Honestly, the first thing I thought when I looked in the mirror, I was like, I feel really hot in these. There's just something about a bootcut fit that looks so attractive to me. I just think it looks so good. And you guys know I normally don't go for really tight fitting jeans, so these were definitely a little bit new for me, but I liked how these fit. These actually made me like my body. It sounds crazy to say, but because of the stretch and the fabric of them, I felt like they just hugged in the right places. They made me feel really cute and confident, even though they were tighter jeans and they were really, really snug, which is very new for me. You guys know I love my baggy jeans, which, speaking of baggy jeans, we had to try on a pair from American Eagle. These again are in the 000 because they just looked big to me, and I'm so glad I went with that size, even though it sounds ridiculous, but these were definitely a little bit more oversized than I was expecting, and I really was surprised at how much I disliked them. I just don't feel like these looked very flattering on me. These reminded me exactly of the baggy wide leg jeans from Gap, where it has this thin, almost sweatpant like fabric, and I hate it so much. I just feel like you can see every ripple in your leg. I just personally don't feel very secure or comfortable in this kind of fabric of denim, so this was a very strong pass for me. I was really excited to try on this next top. It's kind of like a denim smocked crop top, which looks so cute. Online, this was on sale for like $24, which honestly, for the quality, I feel like it was really good. Like, you could tell it was durable denim. It was made really well. The ruffles are massive, as you can see, which is a little bit of a drawback for me, and also the straps kind of were a little loose, at least on my shoulders. I love though the angle of the shirt, how it goes in, and it kind of reminds me of the smocked dress where it like has that V shape along the waist. I definitely think I need to get some more smocked tops for summer. I just love how comfy they are. They're so snug and cute. Okay, do you guys remember how I said we were going to get a size down in the jorts to see how they look? Well, The lady came back with my size in a 000, and this is what we got. They just looked so bad. I really thought that this would bring in the waist a little bit while also keeping some room in the hips, but this just suctioned right to my hip dips where I'm most insecure, and it still had room in the waist, which was just dumb. So definitely a 00 in these jorts. Okay, and this ended up being an accident. I accidentally told her to size down, but I really wanted to size up in these curvy jeans. But surprisingly, sizing down fit me even better, if not the same as before. I really honestly can't tell the difference between these and the other size. They still look super cute, and if anything, they kind of fit me a little bit better because I feel like they kind of hugged even more around my hips, which was really nice actually. I feel like this style of jean just brings me back to 2012, the distressing, the wash, the straight leg, but it looks so cute too. It's almost like classic to me. Like, I love it. I didn't end up trying this on, but I love the idea of a crochet bandana. I've been trying to wear bandanas in my hair forever, and I think this might be the summer. Okay, I might be leaving with these jeans, but for good measure, I walked around the store and looked at some of the things I missed. There was definitely a lot of cute stuff that I didn't end up trying on, so that was a bummer, but I did notice a lot of airy stuff on the clearance aisle, and it got me thinking that maybe we should do an airy try on next.
I don't think you guys understand how badly I wanted those jeans. Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, all the other jeans too, and the shorts. Like, I need to like collect my thoughts because that was a lot. One, I was not expecting the whole shorts thing. They had a lot of options for longer shorts, and those jorts, I love those so much. I love a jort. So I thought those were super cute. Again, all of the jeans just had a really good fit to them, but the boot cut, super cute. I felt super hot in those. Those were cute, and I'm not like a tight jean person. Again, the stovepipe. I should have known because I got those stovepipe pants. The jeans are so good, but of course they were the only things not on sale. I'm so bummed about it. I always feel so bad not buying anything, and I was walking around the store contemplating getting those pants. I was ready to drop 60 bucks on them because I know that I love them. As I've said, I'm trying to be disciplined with what I buy, and I know that American Eagle does have sales, so hopefully I can catch a sale for those jeans because they're so good. Oh my gosh, I wish I was leaving with them, but I'm really hoping they go on sale soon because I will be the first to get those jeans. They're so cute. Even though some of like the jeans and shorts fit really weird, I'm not leaving feeling terrible about my body. I'm kind of just feeling neutral, honestly, which is good. Especially since some of the jeans fit really, really well, and I feel like made me really like my legs and body and everything. It helped a lot. For the ones that didn't look so great, I just know that they weren't my size, my style. Yeah, American Eagle didn't completely wreck me today. Overall, I feel like the stuff is kind of how I remember it, except honestly, I feel like a little bit better. I feel like it's kind of trendy, kind of not. They have a lot of timeless pieces, and I feel like they're a good place to go if you want like that, almost like a statement piece that's timeless, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like they had kind of like a lot of different vibes, and I liked that. They had a lot of like summer vibes, like tropical vacation, but also casual, normal, kind of some dressier and some comfy. Overall, I am very impressed by American Eagle. I was not expecting to be as blown away as I was, especially with the shorts, the jeans, and honestly like the dresses and some of the tops and stuff. It was so cute. But all that to be said is the prices were a little bit much, and I hate stores like that where it's like the price on the tag is never the price that it really is most of the time. There's always like a buy one get one or that kind of thing. So I do feel like for American Eagle, kind of just like Gap, better to shop online. I was thinking next I kind of want to do Aerie. We actually have an Aerie store here. I feel like that would be fun to see what they're up to, what's in store, especially since it's a little bit more comfy, some athletic stuff. Yeah, also let me know your thoughts on American Eagle. Did you think the stuff was cute? Did you like it? Would you buy something here? Okay guys, we ended up having a haul in this video, which was very unexpected, but I had to go back for these stovepipe jeans. As soon as I saw that they were only $41 online and that they matched them in the store, I was like, I have to go back. These jeans are so perfect. I love how soft yet like strong and structured they are. I love the wash, they're so perfect. I love the cuffs. Everything about them is, I just couldn't stop thinking about them. Especially with jeans, like when you get a pair of jeans that you love and there's literally nothing wrong with them, it's just worth it to get them, honestly. It's so rare to find jeans that you just love right off the bat and there's nothing you would change about them. So very excited about these. I just feel like so grateful that I found a pair of jeans that I not only feel confident in, but look cute. I just feel like I'm gonna wear all the time. So very excited about that. But I also unexpectedly got these jeans These ones I didn't try on in the try on part, but found these in a different section, and they're the super high-rise flare. These are more of a flare than the other bootcut ones, and they have some rips in them, and they're high-rise, which is actually really nice for like this more fitted jean. They are like a little bit thin, like they're super soft and stretchy, which definitely normally isn't my like style, but when I put them on, I felt so cute. It's so nice to have a pair of jeans that's like fitted to me. Normally I'm a baggy jean girl, so to find a pair of fitted jeans that I liked was honestly a miracle. So these ones also were $41 on sale. I figured that these could be a replacement for my Old Navy jeans that made me cry in the other vlog. They're kind of almost similar, except these just fit me so much better, and I feel really confident in them. But yeah, honestly, I'm really impressed with American Eagle. They still have amazing jeans. The prices are overall pretty good, especially if you get a sale. I love the styles, the fabrics, like everything. Like it's so good. I feel like they kind of have something for everyone, and I'm really excited to kind of try out their shorts again and see if I can find a pair that I would like. I don't know. Shorts are tricky for me, so that might be a different video, trying to find the perfect summer short that's not too short. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe it'll inspire you to try out American Eagle. I told AJ I almost didn't want to post this because I wanted to keep it my little secret that they have amazing jeans there still, but they're almost too good not to share. Yeah, definitely try them out if you are interested. You might just find your perfect pair of jeans, honestly. The next time you see me, I'll probably be in these jeans.